Hey everybody, thanks for all the subscriptions. I'm getting new ones all the time, and I'm getting some really great feedback. It's really encouraging. Some guys, who can I think of it now? Like Tabletop Gamer, Itinerant Hobbyist, British Legion 1, and a whole bunch of other great guys. Gun Barrel, all have been giving me some really great feedback, so that's awesome. But I'm really going to be trying to make all my videos a lot better. I don't know squat about editing. I just figured out yesterday how to edit my avatar. So it's like a victory in itself. Yesterday, I was really happy about that. Instead of stupid like blank head, I got Vittman's head. If you're wondering, yeah, it's Michael Vittman. It's a really good picture of him. Actually, it's not really a picture. It's a frame from a video that was taken of him. But yeah, I think it's really fitting to the type of stuff I'm doing now, especially with the Flames of War. And I'm really stuck on World War II lately. Right now, it's just I usually go through phases, but right at this moment, I really want to do everything involved with World War II. Video games, and I'm going to do a video on some of the video games that I play on the computer, because yeah, I mean, apart from modeling and stuff like that, I like to play video games like most people, so I know some really good ones that I think I might do a video on. But enough of that. This video is going to be on taking care of your brushes. And oh yeah, Cherry Pepsi, they just put that out here again. I'm real happy about that. Anyway, yeah. Let's talk about taking care of our brushes and saving our brushes. And preventing us from buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of brushes. So, in order to clean your brushes, you're going to need at least two products. You're going to need a container of this. It's the Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver, and it's a hard soap. Smells really great. It's got like this really nice lemony smell, and it's a type of soap, and there's little tiny granules in it, and that act as an abrasive, and it's really cheap. It's only about, I don't know, maybe $7-8 for a thing of this, and this is a 1 ounce cup, and it's gonna last a long time. So you need this, and that's the Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver. You should just type in Masters Brush Cleaner on eBay, it'll come right up. And unfortunately, you're gonna need this stuff. There is nothing fun about this crap. I guarantee you, there's nothing fun about it. You need it. You need to have it in order to take care of your brushes. But it is well. Anyway, the first problem is that this stuff, it costs a bloomin' fortune. This bottle of 480 mils, just under half a liter, set me back almost 30 bucks. Yeah, 30 bucks. And I could have bought a 4 ounce bottle, which is 1/4 the size, for 20 bucks, but that's even more absurd. I mean, my God, I mean, what are you going to do with 4 ounces? So, if you're going to get good sable brushes, you're going to need to buy this crap. Get the bigger bottle. They have it in a 32 ounce, that's overkill. You don't really need a 32 ounce. This is the perfect size. It's going to set you back about 28 bucks US or something, if you can find them on eBay. It's called Winsor & Newton Brush Cleaner and Restore. And in addition to being extremely expensive, the stuff is just gross. It stinks to high heaven. It's like pungent black licorice or something, and it's not fun. It's extremely greasy. What is it's a really nasty liquid to work with, and it is powerful. It is unbelievably powerful. I don't have any examples. Darn it. I know there's... I'll show you in a minute. It's really powerful stuff. When I first used it, I put a good bit of it in a plastic container. I don't have the plastic container anymore, and I'll explain why. So I put an amount, just, you know, a nice, I don't know, maybe a ½ ounce of it in a little plastic container. Put my brushes in there to soak, and it melted the plastic container. Yes. And not only that, it melted the brush handle down to the wood, to the bare wood. I'll show it to you, like, in a minute. I guess they're over there. But yeah, I submerged the brushes, you know, instead of having them submerged in this stuff just above the start of the ferrule. I had it like up here. Yeah, experience is the cruelest teacher, isn't it? Gives you the test first, and then gives you the lesson. Anyway, those brushes are, you can still use them. I'll show them to you. They're a mess, but they're over there. So yeah, it smells horrible. It gets on your hands. It's really hard to get the smell off, and it's extremely powerful, and of course expensive. But what it does, I mean, there's only so much paint you're going to be able to get out of your brush by using just the soap, or, you know, using thinner or alcohol, like I like to do. It's going to get most of it out, you know, in between paintings and stuff, but it's going to build up, and it's going to build up. It's going to build up like right here, right where the bristles start, is the body of the brush, and more paint's going to get blocked up in there, and eventually you're going to have a lot less. You know, when you first get it, the bristles will bend almost here, and then as more paint builds up here, the less flexibility, it's only going to be flexible at the tip and stuff. So you're going to need to break this stuff out. Another quick tip, very important tip, to save your brushes. There's only so much that cleaning and preserving them is going to be able to do, but you're going to have to be very careful when using your brushes and painting your miniatures. When you're painting with a brush, always stroke, even if it's just tiny little strokes. Don't ever stab. As tempting as it is to stab the paint into those little corners, you know, to get in there, don't do it, because it will make the top of your brush hook into a certain way, and it may make them the bristles curl. That really ruins your brush if you stab. Like, if you really want to do that and stab that way, you need to have a really old crappy brush that you have for that purpose. It's very tempting to do it, especially when you're, you know, in those other corners and there's just barely any room to stroke. Just keep that in mind. Don't stab at. And you know, I did that for the longest time, and up until only, well, not too long ago, I finally stopped doing it, and my brushes have been very thankful for it. So once you get you're ready to clean your brushes, the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to need to get a container to put this stuff in that won't melt the container. You can buy these brush cleaning holders. They're all metal. It holds like a bunch of them. It's got a big huge bowl in the bottom of it. But at $30 a bottle for this stuff, there's no way that I can pour half of it out into a giant bowl and you know, just to clean my brushes once. That'd be like $15 to clean my brushes. There's no way I can do that, and most people couldn't. So I came up with a better idea. I took a small bottle like this. It was probably only about a quarter ounce or something like that, and put the Winsor & Newton. This is made by Winsor & Newton, by the way. The guys who make the great brushes. So yeah, I put some of the solution in here, And then I took the brushes and I put them in like this, but I stuck them, I put them in there like, I put them in there like this, and then stuck them to the side of the bottle with some blue tack. Yes, no modelist or miniature painter can be without this. It's probably one of the most important tools you can have. You know that. So yeah, I pinned them in there, and it didn't eat through the glass. So I'll show you. I did that actually about 36 hours ago. So they've been over here. I put them away from everything because this stuff just reeks. It's no fun to work with, I'm telling you, and try not to get it on your hands because it's really difficult to get off. And so yeah, just look, as you see, of course now you don't ever want to have them submersed in this stuff to where like they're resting on the tip, obviously, because that'll ruin the tip of the brush. So you gotta, that's what the blue tack is for, is to keep it from hitting the bottom. Oh yeah, you see this? You see this right here? This is the wood where like this stuff, I had it really submerged really deep, and it ate the brush. It ate it all the way down to the wood, and it was like so yeah, you live, you learn. So that's step one. Now when you do this, you're gonna have to leave them there a minimum 24 hours. 36 is ideal, but a minimum 24 hours if you can. You know, if you know you're not going to be painting or something like that, or needing brushes for a day or two, it's a good time to do it. Although if you need to clean the brushes and you still want to keep painting, make sure you have other ones that you can use, because you really need to soak these. So once that's done, we're going to, well, I won't do it on camera because it's just going to be really messy, but we're going to remove the brushes, take the blue tack off and everything, and then give them a really good rinse in some rubbing alcohol. And the rubbing alcohol should remove all the Winsor & Newton brush cleaner from the brush, and then you can remove the rubbing alcohol with the water. And at that point, you're going to use this stuff, and got the tripod going this time. I almost couldn't find it. So you break out this stuff, right? And you put a drop of water, you know, on the soap. And let us do it. There's no harm. And you take your brush and you kind of like roll it around in the water until the soap gets soft and turns into a lather. Use a little more water if you want to. And when you get a nice soapy lather going, you're going to take your brush and you're going to use the palm of your hand. Now your palm of the hand is a really useful tool in that your entire hand is covered with these ridges, trenches, fingerprints. And the purpose for them is to help us grip onto objects more efficiently. Like free climbers, the guys that climb mountains without any equipment, they rely totally on the grooves in their fingers and their hands to maintain a grip. And it just so happens that it's a great place to clean your brushes with, because it's almost like a miniature washboard, if you want to think of it like that. So yeah, you get a good lather going with this stuff, and you just do this circle motion in your hand, and by doing that circle motion, you're not going to put undue stress on the brushes bristles in one. You're not overstressing it in any one direction, right? Now if this were full of paint, all this paint would be coming off on my hand right now. And you repeat the process until you put the soap in, you put it on, then you rub it on your hand, and when no more paint's coming off, you're clean. Once you've done that, you just lather it up again with a really thin coat of this soap, and just spin it in your finger a little bit. And what that's going to do, that little bit of lather, it acts like a conditioner. It's like a leave-in conditioner for your hair. And it might sound silly, but actually Kolinsky Sable's hair, or natural hair, and in order to protect them and keep them from getting old, you put that bit of lather on there, and it's that thin coat of lather. Leave it there, and then just put it away. And the next time that you're ready to use your brush, it's going to feel a little hard, but just run it through a little bit of water or a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and that'll take the coat of the brush preserver off it, and you're ready to go. You're going to want to do that with this stuff every day. Like if you're painting at all, like for an hour or 2 hours, when you're done with your brushes, you want to do that quick step. It doesn't take long. Just lather it up, swirl it. Remember that motion with the brush, the swirling motion. That won't damage the brush. And yeah, that's it. Then when you're ready to use your brush again, just put in some water and. But every so often, you're gonna, like I said before, you're gonna get a whole bunch of paint stuck right up here and close to the ferrule, and that's when it's time to give it the real crazy cleaning with this stuff. So is that it? Got to brush this clean. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. So again, thanks to all the new subscribers and existing subscribers. Thanks for all your comments. We'll see you again soon.